Come to blows is an idiomatic expression that describes a situation where a disagreement or conflict escalates to physical violence or confrontation. It signifies a breakdown in communication or negotiation, where words and arguments have failed to resolve the issue, leading parties to resort to physical force as a means of asserting dominance or defending their position. The phrase "come to blows" can be traced back to the imagery of a heated argument or altercation, reaching a point where individuals engage in physical combat. It implies a loss of control over emotions and impulses, as tempers flare and tensions mount to a boiling point. This escalation from verbal disagreement to physical confrontation underscores the severity and intensity of the conflict. When a situation comes to blows, it often signifies a breakdown in civility and a failure to find common ground or compromise. It may occur in various contexts, such as interpersonal conflicts, political disputes, or labor negotiations, where opposing parties are unable to reconcile their differences through peaceful means. Instead, they resort to physical aggression as a last resort to assert their interests or defend their beliefs. The consequences of a situation coming to blows can be severe, resulting in injuries, damage to property, and long-lasting animosity between parties involved. Physical violence not only inflicts harm on individuals directly involved, but also disrupts communities and undermines social cohesion. It erodes trust and undermines the foundations of peaceful coexistence, leading to further strife and division. Moreover, the phrase "come to blows" carries connotations of recklessness and impulsivity, as individuals abandon reason and rationality in favor of brute force. It reflects a breakdown in conflict resolution mechanisms and a failure to uphold principles of diplomacy and negotiation. Instead of seeking mutually beneficial solutions, parties involved in physical altercations prioritize asserting their dominance or achieving their objectives through force. In some cases, the escalation to physical violence may be a result of underlying power dynamics, where one party seeks to exert control or intimidate the other through acts of aggression. This power imbalance can perpetuate cycles of violence and oppression, further entrenching divisions and preventing meaningful dialogue or reconciliation. However, it's essential to recognize that situations where conflicts come to blows are not inevitable or unavoidable. With effective communication, mediation, and conflict resolution strategies, it's possible to de-escalate tensions and address underlying grievances before they escalate to violence. By fostering empathy, understanding, and respect for diverse perspectives, individuals and communities can work towards resolving conflicts peacefully and building a more harmonious society. In conclusion, "come to blows" describes a situation where a disagreement or conflict escalates to physical violence or confrontation. It signifies a breakdown in communication and conflict resolution mechanisms, where parties involved prioritize force over dialogue and compromise. While physical altercations can have severe consequences, proactive measures to address underlying grievances and promote peaceful resolution can help prevent conflicts from reaching such a destructive endpoint.